welcome to another Booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Book. Happy Cosy Reading Night Day and happy Bookshop Day. So there will be a Cosy Reading Night vlog coming very shortly, but today it's during the day at the moment and I'm heading to Margate to go to the Margate Bookshop, their independent bookshop there, and I thought I would just take you along for the ride because I'm going to be getting myself a little book from the Margate Bookshop and have a little browse about what they've got in there. And yeah, I thought I'd bring you along, and along with me I'm bringing my new Books on My Bag tote bag, which has got this beautiful design on here of an otter, which is very lovely. There'll be an opportunity later on in this to win one of these bags. It's over there waiting for you, but I thought I'd just show you what's in the bag because first of all, water, because book shopping is thirsty work. I'm also excited because we're going out for lunch, so I'm looking forward to that too. Purse with pennies for books. Last thing, current book she's reading, which is The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. I've got about 50 pages of this left, but I honestly cannot go anywhere without a book. Even to a place where I am buying books, I need to be taking this with me, just in case there's an opportunity where I will need to read a book. If we get stuck in traffic, if David goes to put petrol in the car, if I'm on my own for any moment, I will be wanting to read this before we go to the bookshop. So there we go. So that's all going in there. And come along with me to beautiful... It's not sunny Margate today, is it? Cloudy Margate. To be honest, that's my favourite beach weather. And let's go book shopping together before Cosy Reading Night. It was a lovely, lovely day. I've got such a headache because I've drunk no water. Despite taking a bottle of water with me. Maybe I should have a swig of that now. But yeah, it wasn't just a one book buy today. I bought 6. But we also went to lunch with David's sister and had a little look around some of the shops and had a little tiny walk along the beach. And yeah, so I thought I would show you the books that I bought in the Margate Bookshop today on today's Bookshop Day. I didn't buy that, but that's the Broadstairs Beacon. It's news about what's going on in and around Broadstairs, which is near where Margate is. And that's my purse, so don't leave that either. And then this is the book that I was already reading, as I said, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Luckily I had it with me because David did indeed get petrol, and also at one point in a cafe we went to, David was in the toilet, so I needed to read while he was in the toilet, so that's that. But like I said, 6 books that I bought today, 2 of which I'm going to have a little look at tonight. And let's just pull them out as they go. So the first one, I picked up Boyfriends by Michael Peterson. Michael Peterson was the support act for Holly McNish when I went to watch her reading her poetry collection, Lobster, which was also on the shortlist for the Books in My Bag Readers Award. And while I was there, I really wanted to treat myself to a Michael Peterson book, but I did not for some reason. But here I am buying this. So this bought this today. So this is a memoir of joy, grief and male friendship. And in the same way that Holly McNish's poetry and stuff. Oh no, this isn't poetry. So this is just an actual memoir. So he's a poet, but this is a memoir. I thought it was poetry and memoir, but there we go. So I loved hearing him read his poem, so I imagine this is going to be great. Next up, The Axeman's Carnival by Catherine Chidgey, which I bought. Now, I have very much enjoyed two of Catherine Chidgey's novels, Pet this year, which is probably my favourite novel I've read this year, and I've also read Remote Sympathy, which I read last year. It was longlisted or shortlisted for the Women's Prize, I can't remember, but very much enjoyed it. Both vastly different novels, and this is The Axeman's Carnival, which I've just heard Mercedes talking about in a dedicated video to this. So when she does a dedicated video, I know that it means good things. So yeah, this is about a woman who is in an abusive relationship, and somehow she comes into contact with a magpie, which she then tames and sort of becomes her friend, and she teaches it how to speak, if I'm correct. But yeah, I think it's going to be really good. I'm not reading the blurb because I'm going with what I sort of remember from it. And yeah, that sounds great too. But neither of those are going to be ones that I'm going to be having a little look at tonight. Let's have a look what the next one is. Oh, the next one is Kent, 40 Favourite Walks. So Margate is in Kent, I live in Kent. And David and I are often saying that we wish that we were doing more sort of walks and having a look into other places in Kent that we don't ordinarily go to. And here is 40 walks. And I was thinking about maybe this being part of a series of videos that I do next year, maybe, for walking that we do in Kent. But yeah. And I've just been looking at it, and then we just stopped at my sister's on the way back, and my dad was really looking at it as well and saying how sort of helpful it would be if we were to have the Ordnance Survey app that would help us along with that. So there we go. That was a little impulse buy because that was on the desk, the cashier desk, the till, thank you, as I went to buy that. So there we go. So we're halfway through and still nothing about what I'm going to read tonight. Oh yeah, so this is one that I'm maybe going to have a little look at tonight, and this is the new Nigel Slater book. It's 1,000 Feasts, Small Moments of Joy, a memoir of sorts. So another one of my favourite books of all time is The Christmas Chronicles by Nigel Slater, where it sort of gives diary entries of different days on the run up to and after Christmas, talking about recipes and little excerpts of sort of like from his notebooks over the years of things to do with Christmas. And this is similar to that. I didn't notice as many recipes in here. No, from what I can see there's no recipes, but definitely excerpts of sort of like the autumnal seasons. The end papers are gold foil with orange leaves, and yeah, it sounds really, really lovely. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little dip into that tonight, which will be very nice. Then I also picked up Rosewater by Liv Little, and this was a book I got out from the library when it first came out in hardback. I meant to read it, but didn't get around to reading it before it needed to go back, and I've always meant to go back to it and read it. Liv Little is the host of a podcast that I used to very much enjoy. Oh God, my head hurts so much. And then when I saw that this had come out in paperback, I was like, yes please. But not for tonight, so that must mean this last one's for tonight. Not my lip gloss. The last one, oh yeah, and this is The Orange and Other Poems by Wendy Cope. So in the Margate Bookshop, there was a chalkboard with the top 10 books that were selling in the Margate Bookshop this week, and a few of them I had read. Number one was Butter, which was also on the short list for the Books in My Bag Readers Award, but another one on there was this poetry collection called The Orange by Wendy Cope, and I looked at the first poem and I was like, I am absolutely sold. The first poem is called Valentine, and it says, my heart has made its mind up, and I'm afraid it's you. Whatever you've got lined up, my heart has made its mind up, and if you can't be signed up this year, next year will do. My heart has made its mind up, and I'm afraid it's you. And I was like, oh, I am into that. So that is also one that I'm going to read. So that tonight and that tonight. And then the two that I'd already picked. Let me go and get the two that I'd already picked. Dappy. So the two that I'd already picked were Private Rites by Julia Armfield and Clear by Caris Davies. Both of these were on the Books in My Bag Readers Award shortlist. So yeah, at some point tonight I will be getting to maybe all of these, I don't know. But David and I have decided that we are going to start Cosy Reading Night in the bath. So I'm going to start going against everything that I normally do and reading a hardback book in the bath. I never read hardback books in the bath, I always read paperbacks, but this is very slight. So yeah, like I think it's like 150 pages basically. So yeah, this won't be too heavy for me in the bath. But we're going to start Cosy Reading Night in the bath. It is now just gone 6. David's whispering to the Alexa over there. So I'd like to be in the bath for the beginning of Cosy Reading Night. So let me put these other books away, and we've decided on the takeaway. It's going to be pizza, and then we also bought a cheesy dip that you make hot in Sainsbury's, and it's very good for pizza crust. So we're feeling on top of the world about all of that sort of thing. So yeah, so let's get sort of ready.
Why are you not working? Alexa,
why are you not working?
Switch on entertainment.
Switch on entertainment. Let's go and get cozy and get ready. And the next time you see me, I'll probably be getting ready for the bath. You happy about bath?
Bath!
Bath.
Look at this silly baby. What are you doing? You can't have it, but I mean, I would love to have it. No, I wouldn't. It'll be too scratchy. You're gonna get out. Good girl.
It's bath time, so I'm gonna start running the bath. Put on my headband to keep my hair out, especially as I've only just had these fresh roots done. And then we're going to read Clear in the Bath by Carys Davis. Don't know how much. I mean, it's just gone 6:30, but I'd like to be, like I said, in the bath ready by the beginning of Cosy Reading Night. So the bath, no bubble bath, no bath bombs here today, but something that I've got from Aldi. Oh my God, it smells so good. So this is Aldi's brand, Hurrah, which is cruelty-free and often vegan. They've done this dupe. It's called Luxury Bath Float, and it's like a dupe of like royal jelly. And it smells so luxurious and so like autumnal that it is the perfect bath accompaniment for tonight. They've also got, so this was like £2.50, which I always sort of balk at when I'm like, bubble bath, £2.50, but then I think about how I'm quite happy to spend £5 on one bath and a bath bomb. But yeah, this is vitamin E, honeysuckle extract and apricot oil, and it says long lasting fragrance, and I can attest to that because you do smell like it afterwards. So lovely, lovely bath with that. And then I'm just going to light a few little candles just to set the scene, and yeah, get cozy in the bath. And that's going to happen now. So will I see you in the bath? Maybe I will. I mean, I've done it before, we could do it again. Let's run it. I'm trying to angle this for ages so that I don't get any boobing. My first shot was just all boob, so well done me. Yeah, so I'm in the bath. Just had to blow out, well, first of all, my first candle just died on me, so that's gone. And then I've had to blow out the second candle because you do not want to be in a situation where these little guys melt all the way down. Oh no, I might be in that situation. I'm gonna wait for it to cool down a little bit. Maybe I can pop that out, but yeah, they are hard to get out. Anyway, having a lovely time in the bath. I'm just going to read for a little bit longer. I've read 34 pages of Clear, and I'm very much invested in it already. So from what I can gather, it's a story about a small island off the coast of Orkney. And my oh my, do I love a book about a small island off the coast of Orkney. And there's already a chap living there called Ivor. He lives there by himself, and he's looking after a small group of animals there, a blind cow, a horse and some chickens, and he's living there and having a lovely time. And John Ferguson has just turned up to that island by himself and has broken his ankle almost immediately. And Ivor's found him unconscious and is now looking after him. So we're getting flashbacks from John because at the moment he's just unconscious, and he's sort of telling the story of why he's there, and he's there to empty the island of this man and his animals so that it can just be looked after by sheep. Sheep can just run on it. And you're hearing from his wife, who's not keen on the idea and isn't keen on the person who has asked John to do this, John Ferguson. And yeah, I mean, that's 34 pages in, so they fit a lot in. But don't go too far back because we don't want any boob. But yeah, like I said, it's 144 pages long. So yeah, so I've got just over 100 pages left, but very much enjoying this. Also very much enjoying, no boob, just had a nice cup of tea in my Emma Bridgewater mug. David and I have got autumnal ones. I've got a firework night one, he's got one with all pumpkins on. So yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit more. And then I'm going to, just while I'm cleansing and moisturising and getting out of the bath, I'm going to listen to the audiobook of the new Richard Osman book, which is called We Solve Murders. And it's an audiobook. I've just got it out. I've got it out from Libby. No, that's not true. I've got it out from BorrowBox, which is an app run by my library where you can get free audiobooks. So although not from a bookshop today. Richard Osman himself is a very, very big supporter of bookshops, and I've literally just opened an email from, I'm on Richard Osman's email list, and he has said, it's bookshop day. And I want to take the opportunity to spread a little love for those magical places. So, and then a lovely bit of reading and a lovely bit of writing about browsing the shelf of bricks and mortar bookshops and chatting to your local bookseller to get personal recommendations. It was just really lovely. So in honour of Richard, and also the fact that I saw that book in the Margate bookshop today, I'm going to listen to a little bit of an audiobook while I'm cleansing, moisturising and getting out. So next time you see me, I will be clothed and I will be hopefully on the sofa in my ghost pyjamas. So shall I click myself there? I'll click myself there.
Hi, Lauren's busy farting in the bath still, but I just wanted to let you know that because I had the choice of, I had the choice of 2 books which I was going to read the first chapter of, and that was Holly Jackson's The Reappearance of Rachel Price and Phil Earle's Northern Soul. So I read both, and although The Reappearance of Rachel Price didn't sound bad, and it had a little family tree, which always intrigued me, I really liked the first page and then chapter of Northern Soul, and it's like a coming of age story. I love a coming of age story, and it's really funny, and Phil has says some of it is true, some of it isn't, so the fact that I can probably associate myself with probably some of the things that happen when it comes to girls during a teenage age of absolutely embarrassing myself. So yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this, and I've already chuckled a couple of times, a couple of little titters to myself. So I think I'm going to enjoy this very much. So I'm going to do that, carry on reading whilst Lauren is busy popping off in the bath, and then we're going to swap and then order pizzas, I think, which is very exciting.
Oh! Well, David hasn't bathed yet, but he's just ordered the pizza, which is what we went for. So I'm feeling very excited about that. Oh my God, this blanket. Feel it. Do you like this?
I do, but not yet.
Not? Sorry. So I hear, rumour is that David has read the first chapter of both of these books.
I've read 2 chapters.
He's read 2 chapters. Of what, of both, or just of this one?
No, just of that one.
So I mentioned in the haul video that I hadn't heard of the publisher, Barrington Stoke. Quite a few people got in touch with me to say that they are a publisher that publishes dyslexia-friendly books. So the writing on here is in a particular font, and it's spaced out better, and it's sort of larger, I guess, than ordinary font.
Which all things I like.
Yeah. And I sort of could hear you talking a little bit, but you said you'd already chuckled a few times already.
I've had a couple of titters.
Well, we're both reading very short books this evening. I mean, this is less than 100 pages, David. You could well get this done today.
I'll try, but...
Are you going to take it in the bath with you?
No.
No.
I don't read in the bath.
I don't read in the bath. Well, I am now 41 pages in.
Oh, yeah, in the bath now.
Clear. Oh, okay. Oh, before you go, though, would you take a little photo of me looking so cosy and comfy? I've read 41 pages of Clear. Oh, he's going already. And I think I'm going to... Wait, I'm not ready, I need to get another book. I think I'm now going to take a little break from Clear and pick up and read a little bit of Nigel Slater's 1,000 Feasts. And I better go do that now so David can take a photo of me with it. Bye. Absolutely wonderful news, the pizza's on the way. I'm so looking forward to it. So I've just sat and read a little bit of 1,000 Feasts by Nigel Slater. I've decided I sort of want to touch upon all 4 of the books that I said I was going to read today. So I've already read over 50 pages of Clear by Caris Davis, and I will continue with this. This is going to be sort of priority. And then I've dipped into and read just a few little excerpts of sort of moments of joy from Nigel Slater's book 1,000 Feasts. And yeah, I mean, already we've been to Goa and heard about sort of mangoes that he's been eating in a monsoon in a taxi, and we've been to Sri Lanka and talking about more mango actually, and talking about a chef that's staying at the hotel that he's at, and then we've just heard about a lamb feast in Lebanon, and I just think this whole thing's going to be a delight. So very, very, very much enjoying that, but also enjoying Clear. David's out the bath. He's just he's in his cozies already, and then I think I'm going to just browse a couple of poems whilst I'm eating my pizza, which
Madam,
she likes she's going to bite you. Daphne's really funny with like baggy trouser legs. She really wants to attack them, and David's got baggy trouser legs on and she's really going for it. So yeah, so I'm going to read a couple of poems from The Orange. In fact, the next poem, so I've read Valentine, the next poem I've got is The Orange. So I thought maybe I would just browse those a little bit whilst eating, and then probably go back to read a little bit more of Clear, and then maybe, I mean hopefully maybe just start the Julia Armfield. What would be great is if I finished this and then was able to start the Julia Armfield, so we shall see. But David's out the bath. He's being chased by the cat. He's not going to sit here next to me. He's going to sit in his own special chair. What's she doing? Really chasing?
You're nasty.
She's been nasty. I also forgot that we need to go and heat up that dip, and I bought myself a bottle of alcohol-free Bucks Fizz to celebrate the evening. So I'm going to go and have a wee, and then I'll meet you in the kitchen for a few bits. Yeah, a few bits. We've got this holy moly margarita cheese sauce, which is supposed to be brilliant. Oh, look, you came in and go for pizza crusts. We don't want to heat this up straight away as soon as our...
No.
But I don't know how we're going to heat this up.
Is it in the microwave?
Gently open and replace lid loosely in the microwave, yeah? And then we've also got this that my sister had, and it was delicious.
Nice.
It's the Muhammara dip. So we're going to have some of that, maybe with some pizza crust. God, my legs feel so achy. I've done 13,000 steps today. And then, pop, there's alcohol-free 0 Bucks Fizz. I don't drink booze, and I love Bucks Fizz. It feels very, very Christmassy. I'm wondering if it will feel Christmassy now. But David, would you like a glass of Bucks Fizz? For Christmas?
Yeah, Bucks Fizz for Christmas, why not?
That's why it's Bucks Fizz for Christmas! Not quite Christmas, is it? I said to David once I finish my... Oh, I can't open it. Once I finish my autumnal cross stitch, that's when we can start getting into Christmas.
God.
I know, it's hard, isn't it? We've got these little glasses from our wedding. Oh God. He's never going to do... I'm frightened of it getting me.
Oh God.
God, I can do it because my ring was hurting when I was... Oh, it's almost there. Hey!
I don't think you ever would have done that.
No.
Cool, that was really in there. That'll do.
Oh, you don't want too much.
Well, no, I'm going to have a Dr. Pepper
Oh.
with my pizza.
Does it taste like Christmas?
Oh, it's very passion fruity.
Oh, yeah. Not passion fruity, but like tropical. Merry Christmas.
Like a squash.
That does
Delicious.
taste like Christmas. That's
Absolutely
really nice.
delicious.
Really nice.
Hopefully they'll be around for Christmas.
We've never seen it before. We often buy...
When's it that date? Because we might have to stockpile.
September 2025.
Cool.
But I've only seen... That was in Sainsbury's.
Yeah, we'll
Normally
get some
we
of them.
buy Prosecco and then mix it with orange juice.
But this is much nicer. Because I'm not really... I don't mind Prosecco, but that is...
David, do you think we'll get a garlic dip with the pizza even though we didn't order them?
We did order a garlic dip.
Good. Right.
Because 2 dips
How far away
aren't
is
enough.
Charlie Joe?
Well, I don't know how accurate the blooming app is. Let me have a look.
Pizza sauce. It smells filthy. Like in a good way. 2 minutes. I don't want to do it yet, do I? Let me... Wait! A while. David, I don't think you're going to like this dip at all, you know. Welcome to pizza time. Oh, maybe we didn't... I don't think we needed the big extra dip as well.
No.
What did you get?
So I got the cheeseburger.
Oh, I love it when they put... Do you remember the time we got it and it had sausage on it?
Yes. I do.
That was a worry, wasn't it? I think everyone might remember that. That was another Cosy Reading Night. That might have been a live one.
This is delicious.
I get my own pizza made because I really like the cheeseburger sauce one, but it's got meat on it. So I get an equivalent made with stuffed crust, olives, gherkins, mushrooms, the special herbs.
I added some sweet corn on mine.
Oh, what doesn't it have sweet corn to?
I love sweet corn.
Really yummy. I wonder what everyone's eating for Cosy Reading Night. Not much reading going on while we're eating the show because... Can we be trusted over there with this?
No. Well, I'm alright because I want a chair that's old.
Yeah. It's more like the bottom of the box. So I think maybe once I've eaten a bit, or I could put it on a plate and take it over.
Do I love that dip? I don't know.
No. Let me try it. Got stuffed crust, didn't we? Is it really hot? God, yeah.
Not really.
Steam it. This is lovely though.
It's really
My
nice.
legs hurt so much from all that walking today, David. Oh my God.
You really like it?
Yeah. Very lowbrow.
It is very lowbrow.
And after our discussion today, you're a highbrow guy, aren't you?
Sometimes.
We'll scoff this. And then we'll get back to some reading. What do you
Back
think?
to reading, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Open the small dip before you open the big dip.
Yeah, because we can always save that big dip.
We can. Is that rain on the ASMR room, David, or is it outside? Oh, it's on the ASMR room. We're very into the channel Calmed by Nature. That's my favourite for ASMR rooms. They don't upload loads. In fact, I think there's only been 2 this year. No, 3, because the new one, they've got a new one which is lo-fi music, which I'm not into at all. But then second, I mean, I'll link the video down below. It's a cosy full cafe in a library, and it is cosy as F full. So yeah, pizza was lovely. David ate all of his. I've got 2 slices left, and gonna read a couple of poems from the L'Orange, and then probably return to Clear by Karis Davis. God, I think we're like 2 hours in. We're almost 2 hours in, David.
Are we?
Yeah.
Well, I've not read much.
Oh, I've read quite a lot.
I've had to order the pizza. I've had to get in the
He
bath.
doesn't read in the bath. David doesn't. So I was always going to be sort of up on pages because you don't
Well, I
read
mean,
in the
you'd
bath.
always be up on pages anyway.
Pages anyway. Right. Anyway, we're going to get back to it. So let me read some poems. We're about to enter the last hour, David. Did I mention that my legs hurt?
Couple of times.
I just haven't moved much for many months. Now I've done 13,000 steps and I can't handle it. Painful. How are you getting on with your book?
Yeah, good.
You enjoying it?
Yeah.
How's the set out of the font for you? Have you noticed it much or?
I mean, I've noticed that it's bigger and it's nice and spaced out. I've got to say, it's easy to read.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it set out like this.
There we go. You'll have to have a look at any more books published by. Remind me of the. I want to say Barrington.
Oh, the publishers.
Yeah, it's on the corner at the bottom.
Barrington Stoke.
Barrington Stoke. I have read a couple of poems in the Orange. I am pacing myself with them because they're also wonderful and there's only 35 pages and I've already read 10 pages of them, so I don't want to absorb them all in one evening.
I'll definitely finish this as well.
Oh, where are you now?
40.
And did we say it's like 80 something pages?
I think so.
What I'm finding about this, and I don't know because Dave and I have both coincidentally picked quite short books tonight, is that I can't believe, like, I mean, I'm on page 62, so this is 150 pages, so slightly longer than yours. But I can't believe how much is fit into this. Like, I don't feel like this has been a short story, like a novella so far. Like, do you feel the same about that?
Well,
or
I
does it
feel like I'm probably nearly halfway through, and it feels like something that probably. So I'm interested to see how quickly, excuse me, how pacey this is going to turn.
Yeah.
Or unless it's left on a bit of a cliffhanger, maybe.
Oh,
Who knows?
okay.
I don't know if it might end up being a series.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm absolutely amazed at how much they have managed to get, Karis Bray's managed to get across in 62 pages. I feel like I know like these people's whole lives, and there's 3 characters that we're hearing quite a lot about. So yeah, so I'm gonna crack on with this for the last hour, which means I'm not gonna get to Private Rites, but I have had a little look at the others. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll get, because I don't want to rush it because it's so deliciously great. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on cracking on, David. That's what I'm gonna do. What just happened, David?
Done.
He's read a book in an evening.
Yeah.
When was the last time that happened?
Never.
Well, you've read Pumpkinheads in
Oh
an
yeah,
evening
Pumpkinheads.
before.
I've done that. Yeah.
Well done, because you didn't think you were going to do it, did you?
I did not know.
How did you find it?
Yeah, it was okay. Like, it's for young adults, maybe the younger side of the like maybe like your 12, 13.
Oh, okay. I think that's called middle grade. I'm not
Is it
quite
middle
sure
grade? Yeah.
what the cut-off is for that sort of thing, but
No.
but I heard you chuckling a few times.
Yeah, like there was a couple of sweet bits in it. It was a bit of a. It was a very rushed story
At the end.
through love.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, and
Well, don't spoil it,
No,
baby.
but you could. I saw the like. It wasn't a huge surprise what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you kind of knew what was going to happen.
Well done for finishing a book. I mean, that goes on the
Thanks.
list of books
Does, doesn't
that you
it?
finished. Do you think that's kick-started you? Because David hasn't read anything for a good few months now, have you?
No.
Do you think that's kick-started you reading again?
Maybe.
That means no. I know him so well.
She knows a maybe.
That means no. Are you going to get Pumpkinheads out for the last few?
I might do. Yeah, I'll have a little look at Pumpkinheads.
We've got half hour, haven't we?
I'm going to have a wee.
Well, thank you for passing that on to me, thank you. Oh, I do love the feeling of a book that's been read. Very good. Lovely stuff. Well done, David, for finishing a book. Oh, didn't mean to kick you, sorry. I've read 88 pages of Clear. I'm really enjoying this, particularly like now that their friendship has started developing, despite them not speaking the same language. Despite barely anyone speaking the language that Ivor speaks. Very, very special little thing this is. Very special. But did I mention my legs hurt? Well, there we go. So endeth. You're still posing with that guy, aren't you? So endeth Cosy Reading Night. And I have felt cosy. Have you? Have you felt tired?
I felt tired. I'm quite hot as well, actually.
Oh, I'm not. I'm a bit nippy. Do you know what I did realise though, when I was literally all cuddled up in my blanket over here? You were going to wear these pyjamas.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot.
You forgot.
But that's okay.
Good, because there's nothing I can do about it now.
No, we'll go back and we'll film the whole thing. We'll have to rearrange Cosy Reading Night just so you can wear your new pyjamas. Is that right, Daphne? Daphne of an evening just hides herself away on the top shelf.
And she stares at us like she's a bird.
She stares at us like she wishes she was down here with us. You can come down here, babes.
I think she's spying on us.
Do you think she knows we can see her?
No.
Probably not, because she is a bit silly.
She's a bit stupid.
But she's very cute.
She's very cute.
Thank you so much for joining us for Cosy Reading Night, and thank you very much for Books My Bag for giving me the opportunity. I'm so choked up to host Cosmic Dust. To host the Cosy Reading Night after Bookshop Day. We've had a lovely day, haven't we?
We've had a lovely day.
But
Been a
maybe
long
I
day.
did do a little bit too much walking earlier.
What was that?
Anyway.
Is there something wrong?
I have now got to go and edit this video so you guys can watch it in the morning. And yeah, so I'll see you all again soon for another Richie video, won't we, David? Goodbye!